What if the perfect babysitting job was a trap? Welcome to the Nursery, a new animated horror film that will make you question every shadow and every whisper in the dark. Picture this: a young babysitter, a huge, isolated mansion, and a dark, stormy night. The perfect setup for a horror movie, right? Well, it gets worse. The parents are in a rush to leave. Before they go, they give her one single, terrifying rule. No matter what happens, do not enter the nursery after midnight. Easy enough, you'd think. But this house isn't normal. It feels alive. The moment the front door closes, the atmosphere shifts. Floorboards groan under unseen weight, lights flicker like a dying breath, and a deep, unnatural cold seeps into the air. As the night stretches on, the house begins to play with her. Toys in the living room start moving on their own. A soft, haunting lullaby echoes through the halls. But there's no music box playing. The babysitter tries to ignore it, telling herself it's just an old house making noises. But then she checks the baby monitor. A jolt of pure fear runs through her. Dark, shadowy figures are standing over the baby's crib. She sprints to the nursery, heart pounding in her chest, throws open the door, and finds the room completely empty. The baby is sleeping peacefully. She tries to rationalize it, a trick of the light, faulty lighting, but the feeling of being watched never leaves her. The clock on the wall ticks louder and louder, each second a hammer blow counting down to midnight. Then it happens. The clock strikes 12, and with a slow, deliberate creak that echoes through the silent house, the nursery door swings open all by itself. She can't resist. She has to know what's inside. Peeking through the doorway, she sees something impossible. The nursery has transformed. The cute wallpaper is now bleeding darkness, with black tendrils crawling down the walls. And in the center of the room, ghostly children with hollow eyes and silent screams begin to appear. They aren't threatening, they're trapped. Through terrifying visions, she learns the house's tragic secret. This room was never a nursery. It was a prison meant to contain the spirits of children who met a horrible end within these walls. And now their ghostly warden is gone. They need a new caretaker. They need air. The nursery is a master class in atmospheric horror. It uses slow, deliberate pacing and cinematic lighting to build a constant state of dread. The sound design is a character in itself, with every creak, whisper, and heartbeat designed to put you on edge. This isn't about cheap jump scares. It's about a deep, psychological terror that crawls under your skin and stays there. The film forces you to ask, what would you do? Would you run, or would you try to save the souls trapped within? The babysitter must face this choice as she's pulled deeper into the mansion's dark history. She has until dawn to escape, or she become the next permanent resident, bound to the house and its ghostly children forever. This is a story that explores the chilling idea that some places are not just haunted, they are hungry. The nursery takes a classic horror trope and twists it into a relentless, nail-biting nightmare. It's a story about cycles of tragedy and the terrifying price of stepping into a history that was never meant to be disturbed. Prepare for a climax that will leave you breathless. The line between the living and the dead blurs, and the house itself becomes the final boss. Will she break the curse, or will she be consumed by it? Find out in the nursery, a dark, animated journey into fear that proves some doors should never be opened. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the best new horror. Sleep tight. Sleep tight.